Hello YouTube, welcome. In this video, we will check this week's official patch notes. I have to say something bad for you. People were expecting 1+1 pearl boxes, isn't it? I'm deeply sorry, but there is no 1+1 pearl boxes. I also mentioned that yesterday on my live stream. That event that you saw on Korea patch on different videos, that was special for Korea. Korea's probably Salvation Day, May 3rd. Because of that, it was special for Korea. We didn't get those 530 special exclusive events. Of course, we got nice events, but this week's patch was simple and right on the point. Yeah, and yes, we got this Venatrix outfit. Without further ado, let's check what we have for this week. Let's go and check what we have. As you can see on the left side of the screen, I am live on Twitch. I'm a little bit tired. I want to sleep, but video and you are way more important than my sleep. The first event of this week is Time to Go Gathering. A gathering event is just arrived. New update, a new gathering treasure, Stars of Nostos, we will talk about it, has arrived. With May 14 update, overall gathering profits have been increased. I can say that this increased, has significantly increased. And you can now obtain materials for Star of Nostos, Gather Encounter Event Blessing of Spirit. Effect while you're gathering, you will have a chance to get this one. Recover 10 energy upon accusation and life skill recovery, life skill mastery 500. Huge. But duration is 5 minutes. Movement speed 5. While gathering, this buff will help you a lot. And the other buff, an event, I can say, it's not buff, but we can call it in this period, double chance for gathering mini games. This mini game, if you never encounter and if you have no idea, this is how to say green mini game or green gathering thing. You can just get this mini game. This is a mini game that while you're gathering rarely appears in front of you, and when you done the mini game, every gathering type has different type of mini game. This is for whole gathering. You're finding routes. It's showing you the route and you're finding it, and there are different types. You can find the link in my video. Sorry. You can find the video in my channel, and you can go and check how you can obtain this mini game. This is permanent for your family, and this is some kind of side quests from Land of the Morning Light main quest line. That was the mini game. Now let's check the other events. This is probably the remnant of Distortion Chapter 1, Seals Found in the World. This is probably something next 4 weeks. Every week, probably we'll see a new event connected with this one. It's because Martha Kian is an NPC in main quest line, you know. This Martha an Edania symbol on this one, but this place is Velia, and the place is looking like Edania atmosphere. Like, we have no idea what is expecting us, but the overall, you will get this remnant from when you kill mobs, when fishing, when you do other things, and what you can have from them. Let me show them in game. There you go. The remnant of distortion, 250 fail stack, free hammer, one per family, ultimate premium enhancement box. There you go. You can have 50 outfit from this one, or minimum 1.5k stones, two per family, and one premium outfit box. Mysterious energy box. Let me check what is this. Minimum you can have 300 cron stones. Let's say that you get 300 cron stones. You can have 15 of them. So 4.5k cron stones minimum from this box, which is pretty good. It has Kafra stone, magical shard, concentrated magical black gem, sharps, perfumes. I mean, these are pretty nice. Okay. Pet high. This is some kind of special pet. You can also find them in a pearl shop, but this gives you Mount Exp. This is giving you Mount Exp as a pet skill. I have full set of this one. Let me show you. Where's my Mount Exp? There you go. Full tier 4, and they all giving me Mount Exp 20. One is giving you 4%, and that Hayate, as you can see. Let me check what's Hayate's is classic. So you can make any classic pet of you turn into this one, tier 4, for Mount experience. Glass course or training box, 2 per Supreme Almond box, 3 per family, so it's 15 Supreme Almond scrolls. Alright. Choose your resplendent storage. Giovan's scrolls, Artisan's memory, item loot scrolls. Only 10? Ah, I would love to see more. Never mind. Secret book of full memory fragments, magical shard, Stone 500, Magical Shard 150 by the way. And this is Tome. I cannot have it right now, but I'm just showing you. You will be able to put this item here to Tome place. Where's my Tome place? This one, I believe. Where's my Tome? Yeah, here. This is the Tome slot. You can place it. What it is actually providing you? It provides you buff. The best part is, I believe, extra AP against monster. This will be very good for people that can't reach the AP cap. Additional 5 AP. 10% drop rate, combat expander, skill exp 20, breed strength exp 10%, knowledge gain, and death penalty resistance plus 10%. Big W. And there are like regular exchange for this seal. There you go. It says that how to obtain subjugation, monster killing, gathering, and fishing. Also, login challenges. When you log in from May 15 to June 10, almost 4 weeks, every day you will obtain 800 because of obtain. And also, after 1 hour, you will obtain 1000. So 1.8k every day for 1 month. Special quests. Ominous Sign of Darkness. Speak with Martakian, who has arrived Velia to investigate the scattered clues of distortion. Location near Bartali. Quest Martakian. This will provide you additional 10 loot screws, Script Book of Lauren, magical blah blah blah, and as you can see. Here is the question mark. That's what I said, this one. Week 2 preview. So this event was week 1. And what in week 2? Rumor says monsters that only appeared in Edania are now being sighted all over the world. I have no idea what is this. Just a random mob in, for example, Zephyros will appear in main world. And what happened? Interesting. Like, I have no idea what this will be. Yeah. Pearl parts. Let's talk about the pearl changes. Greeting adventurers, blah, 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 blah. Special pearl boxes. Like I said, there is no 1+1 pearl boxes. They just gave us special pearl box. And these are just pearl boxes, nothing special. This week's and maybe next few weeks, bundles or chests, pay to win chests, are these. Dreamy Butterfly box. I didn't open them, and I have no plan to open them. Let me show you in game. There you go. This item or this set has special side item or byproducts, how you call them. Dreamer Seal. When you buy these things, 20, hundreds, 50, thousands of them, you will also get additional things. Dreamer Seal. Family exchange, once per family. With 15 of them, you will be able to obtain Ultimate Enhancement Box. This one. Regular exchange, when you have thousands of them, let's say that you do pay to win, you will be able to exchange it with Transcended Premium Enhancement Box or Ultimate Premium Box, Radiant Dream Box, Dreamy Butterfly, or Box of 30 Cron Stones. You will be able to exchange them, and that's the required material numbers. Other things, 70% Adventure Pack. I'll show them 60%, 60% Journey, 50% Packages. We will check them in game. And of course, the expected outfit of Venatrix is here. I didn't buy it. I'll probably just buy it later and I'll just, try to dye it on my live stream. Do not miss my live streams. We're doing most of the things in live streams. 70% special adventure pack. It provides you 2 premium outfit box. Choose your combat support box and help kit 5. Choose your combat life scroll box and 30% discount coupon. 60% version. This contains enhancement boxes like this one. These are Gamba boxes and also 200 fail stack. Sweet Journey box again. So if you want to buy things like this 60% Sweet Journey and special adventure pack, they look pretty juicy. I will not buy them. I don't need them. These are the new Materials Dreamy Butterfly boxes. And that's how it looks. Tricks. I mean, this is good. Like, let me explain why this is good. I'm on low graphics right now, but look at the details. The rope details, the texture, any type of like tiny details, they really worked hard. I can feel it. I'm playing game in 4K resolution, low quality. Even in low quality, you can see the details. And I can say that this costume might be costume of the year or something. I'm not even talking about nudity and all other things. The details, that's what I'm expecting from PA for last few months. And when they bring something, the details are being always good and I appreciate it. normal armor like Rosalind. I don't have time for to do that because we are recording video for YouTube, okay? And 20% off another parchment. If you need another parchment, it's good time for you. Let's talk about the buffs and changes overall. Warrior got changes. Let me explain what PA is actually trying to do on Warrior. Warrior Awakening has been adjusted to better fit the Berserker concept, allowing him to better endure attacks and deal damage through aggressive play. We expanded the enemy detection range of Burning Moxie passive and lowered the enemy count required to apply its maximum effect. Additionally, all damage reduction effect that could already be gained through other skills have been changed to recover HP instead, allowing him to gain an additional effect. So this is overall buff, I believe. Ground Smash and Ultimate Ground Smash improved the combo more smoothly into the following enhanced Rabam skills. 56 and 57 Rabams are these: Seismic Strike, Frenzied Spear, Shield Assault, and Shield Tide. Burning Moxie increased the enemy detection range of for awakening skills by 1.5 times, 50% increase. Change the number of nearby enemies required for buff effects from 139 to 1 and 5. Removed all damage reduction plus 20 buff based on the number of the nearby enemies, as it was identical to effect applied by Great Sword Defense Flow Slashing That. Added effects that recover HP per hit based on the number of nearby enemies for following skills: Flow Tempest, Grave Digging, Flow Slashing That, Flow Reckless Blow, and the HP recovers, as you can see on the screen, 300, 150, 150, 150. Pulverize recover 400 HP when using skill effect remain unchanged. Flow Tempest recover 350 HP per hit remains unchanged. Frenzy Strikes recover 134 HP unchanged. Thank you for follow. Welcome, guys. Frenzy Strikes change knockdown on last attack hits to apply PV only. Added forward guard to the skill. So I think they did it the core version also. Before it's forward guard, now it's knockdown. They literally replaced the core and the normal skills, protection and the CC. Now, Frenzy Strikes naturally is a forward guard skill, but no CC in it, but you can have it from your core. Flow Reckless Blow got some damage buff. Let me just, share it to you. There you go. Flow Reckless Blow's damage change, the 36%, 36%, this is uncharged version. But if you fully charge it, now PP damage will be more than a normal version by 14.5%. You will deal more damage with Reckless Blow, Flow Reckless Blow, as you can see, 14% more. We have a Tamer change. This wasn't on Global Lab. I'm always saying to people, like, a Global Lab, you may have new things on patch, or they can remove things on patch. So there you go. Common and Awakening, Skyreach, and Trample. Fix the issue where the skill could be cancelled into other skills before the attack hit. I don't know what is this saying. Let me know in the comment section. Is this buff or nerf? Sardar, welcome. Drakania changes, the expected one. I will just read them. I will quickly show them in game, but I will create a new video. What are the changes? What are the purpose? What can be the purpose? We will try to understand our developers. There are W's for the class. Definitely there are W's for the class. But you should remember this one. It is not Seraph. You cannot just tag this class and just become like 1.5, 1.6k easily on Solar. You cannot do that. You need high experience. You need to know all the skill kits. You need to know many cancels and flows. You're in right address. You can check my playlist in my channel. But you should remember this. This is not just a random class. It requires skill, it requires talent, it requires experience. Since the previous update, we have been adjusting Awakening so that Hexablood applies strong pressure through single target CC in exchange for having fewer defensive effects, while Dragon Blood has more defensive effects and focused on dealing a damage. However, certain Dragon Blood skills lack the damage needed to apply pressure through AoE damage, making them less worthwhile to use. While we increase Dragon Blood's PP damage to better highlight her AoE damage concept. Additionally, Hexablood's defensive effects have been adjusted to make it easier to attempt CC. Hello Makrohan on wings, this is your dash from 400 to 250. They're just not dash, this is your fly attempt. Now this will use less stamina. On wings, change so that using it with your try and no longer reduce movement distance. Normally, I will do before and after things. I record it before the patch. So keep in mind that. Click that like button, subscribe, and turn on notification bells. Today or maybe tomorrow, I'll just publish it. When you use it, when it's on cooldown, you were just like one dash distance. Now they removed it. You're using 250 stamina and this, long distance again, but it's unprotected. This is not affecting PvP, okay? This is not PvP related changes. This is probably PvE based change. Let me show you. Because it's PV iframe and you can spam it. That might be the first reason. When you need PV iframe, you can simply do this and you will not take damage. Just PV iframe dash or whatever you think. And also, from pack to pack in early game stage, I've seen that many early game players using this shift space skill. Probably it also helped to these people. So this is overall PV change. Legacy skill. This is your weapon stance change skill. Let me show you in game. This is the skill. Now it has 2-second cooldown and forward guard. I mean, I don't want to talk about this. Now it has just, 2-second thing. You're changing your weapon. After any skill, you press, for example, Shift F, and there you go. You're changing your weapon. Nothing special. It's just from 4-second to 2-second cooldown. Yeah. Hexablood's Savage Decree, removing floating on first hit, added forward guard. Accordingly, core will now have forward float. The skill is this, SLMB. Now this is forward guard, as you can see. And now the core version is applying floats. I mean, this is overall again for PvE change, but maybe we can also start to use this skill in PvP combos. I will also try to add this in my PvP combos, like this one, for example. I don't know, I didn't test it. I'll just, try to find it if it deals better damage than the normal combo. If it is dealing better damage than the normal combo, this will be, best DPS combo, maybe. Oh, but we will check it, okay? So in the new video, we will talk about it. Hexablood, Flow, Constellate Cloud, added forward guard during the skill. Yeah, I was just always asking myself that why this skill at least not have front guard or a super armor, because this skill has no CC, nothing in it. It's just finisher skill in your skill kit. Like, there you go. Not this one, sorry. There you go. Like, just as finisher. Now it has front guard, good for PvE. And also, if your enemy is in front of you, like now, you'll be safe. In 2026 standards, front guard is considered as a protection. All right. Core extension and core sundering roar. Let me show them to you. Core sundering roar is super armor right now, and core extension is super armor. There you go. This is SF. These two skills, they were already super armor on release, but PA just nobody asked, but PA changed them into front guard, and class died literally. Now they reverted it. And also the good part of this, SF, you can use from skill bar and slightly longer super armor. It's good. People asking me which core you're gonna use, Quendi, after the changes. For small scale and for large scale, SF probably. Maybe for large scale, Shift F. I'm not sure. I'm still thinking. But for AOS, probably I will use SF. For 1 versus 1 specific, tip of scale still best option. Because in 1 versus 1 specific, you need to catch your opponent, and this also provides you stamina regeneration. It's good. From my experience, tip of scale is best 1 versus 1, core. And Sundering Roar is for small scale, and also Sundering Roar and extension can be for large scale. That's what I'm expecting. I will just explain the details in the video again. This is the part that I heavily disagree that nobody should be able to have this mechanic. Sakdosa has better than this one. Like other classes has better than this one, but I don't want to see these type of things in the game. Not in my class, not any other class. This skill is mobility skill. It was like iframe. Now this SA part added. It had knockdown in it. It still has knockdown in it. It says attack number 1. There are difference. People think that this last attack, when you hit the ground, that AoE has the knockdown. No. It's like very small AoE knockdown you have around you when the iframe ends. There you go, like here. You just knock down here. So this is just a linear skill, and you just try to knock down your enemy with protection, single target knockdown to re-CC people. Or you just want to engage, you engage, try to CC your opponent, you didn't CC, that's okay then. Dragonblood Roar got down attack. One of the biggest problem of the blue skills, they are having like down attack issue. No down attack, 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 no down attack on first hit. So still the blue skills has no down attack, but the SF got down attack. It's overall okay for PP damage. It's some kind of situational PP damage buff for the skill. And damage buffs overall, let's check them. Dragonblood Savage Decree SLMB on Dragonblood form got 22% damage buff. This skill got 60% approximately damage nerf. 60? No. This one got 40% damage nerf before. It was heavy nerf. And they made this skill from super armor to front guard. Now it got 20% damage buff. Decision is yours. Storm Piercer SRMB. Let me show them. This is Savage Decree 22. Storm Piercer. We mostly use this as a flow of Sundering Roar. Now it's front guard, no stun in it. It's good. This skill got good changes. And it got a 17% damage buff, approximately. Doombringer, that skill got maybe like close to 80% PP damage buff. It was just dealing almost none damage. It's like 0 damage. They buffed that very low damage by 30%, as you can see. I still think that this will not just deal significant damage. And I also agree that this skill shouldn't just deal significant damage. It's because it has big AoE kinda, and also utility skill. You can heal yourself with your passive with that skill. I think the damage will be fine right now. One skill shouldn't have many different things. I'm against that. Tectonic Slam, your SE, there you go. It got 20%, 21% damage buff. Again, this and this and this. These three skills, they got like 40, 50% damage nerf before. Now they just buffed these two by 20%. This will not change overall things, but it's just damage buff. Can we see the difference? I don't think so, but it's just buff, better than nothing. So these was like, they were the changes. Now we're going to talk about, Seraph changes. Seraph has been adjusted to address her excessive long-distance mobility when using Vanguard Chase Dauntless Will. Moving while maintaining defensive effects now requires to use the other skills. We have also adjusted the skills that allowed her initiate one-sided attacks, Impaling Thrust, Impaling Surge, requiring adventurous approach attacks more carefully. Additionally, Horizon Slash, which could trigger multiple CC effects, and Mark of Judgment, a core skill that allowed her to extend CC combos, have their CC capabilities reduced. However, to reinforce the identity of overpowering opponents through combos utilizing Unshakable Will, we have adjusted the PP damage defensive effects and sustain of related skills. Finally, the Forgotten State has also been adjusted to allow her to fight through AoE damage and AoE CC. Dauntless Will, this is your flow skill. Let me show in-game. Dauntless Will is your dash flow skill. Now it has 6-second cooldown. In AOS, you probably see this type of setups that, even if they don't have experience, they were just doing like dash, 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 Q block. You try to, go behind it, dash, 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 Q block. Dash, 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 Q block. They're doing literally nothing. They're not using their brain. Dash, 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 Shift F. Dash, dash, dash. Let's try that stupidly broken, grab. And they were just winning game like that. And people were just, saying very bad things. Now, this will not be possible. You still have 2-second Vanguard Chase skill that iframed. You can dodge things, grab or something. But running away from people, no way. Every 6-second, you will be able to do that because they added cooldown to this flow, but only every 6-second. Decrease the character rotation speed towards the camera direction when using Vanguard Chase via Dauntless Will effect. You will not be zigzagging around. It will be like more linear. Reduces stamina cost when used during on cooldown. Just a little bit stamina buff, but who cares? Vanguard Chase removed movement speed by 15%, 5-second during the skill. No more movement speed buff. This also slows you down by a lot. You will feel it. Think for follow. Impaling Thrust, Sacred Impaling Thrust, decrease the movement distance by 22%, increase the skill motion time by 1.7 time. So these are the skills. Let me show you. WLMB, and also in Awakening form, Sakura Impaling, WLMB. The distance is way shorter right now, the charge distance or engage distance. Same for WF, Impaling Surge, 10% less, 8% less. There you go. Remote knockdown on hits, PvP only. Knockdown? Knockdown? What? It had knockback, isn't it, before? Chat? As far as I remember, it had knockback. Yeah, it was. I think it's a typo or something. It was knockback, but now it is PV float. Okay? You can use this float CC in PV if you need it situationally. Interesting. Rising Slash, they added Super Armor to this skill, so class has the second SACC in the skill kit. There you go, Super Armor, knockdown on hits. I believe they added this one for someone, a single target in 1 versus 1 combo situation. And you also have your Shift L skill. There you go, Shift LMB, also Super Armor knockdown, 360 AoE. Horizon Slash, this is Shift F, one of the most broken CC in the game. It had no collision in it, still has no collision in it. No character collision during the skill. Knockback on attack 2. I didn't understand why they did it. Let me try to show it. So attack 2 will have knockback right now. Attack 1 will not have knockback. But the question is that my opponent, this is Seraph, my opponent, can just easily, with no collision, go behind of me on my front card, and that second hit also knock back me. So no collision skills shouldn't have any CC. Done. Mark of Judgment, remove down smash from this skill. Horizon Slash, this is Shift F, the skill that we checked before. 500 HP, decreased to 200 HP. That was the sustain skill for PvE and also PvP. This nerf for PvP because they buffed your PvE related skills significantly. Impaling Slash and Combo Breaker. Combo Bone Breaker, now this has 300 HP per hit. Huge. And also Impaling Slash now increased from 100 to 300. Your PvE sustain is better than before right now, but your PP sustain, you will have a little bit problem. Red Form got some buff, changed skill effect to also apply to Purga and Marco and Purga Judgment of Justice, Purga Sengui Heart. Let me check that. There we go. Purga Sengui Heart. Purga Dark Pursuit. It's just dash skills, isn't it? Yeah. Improved so the character rotates based on the camera direction when using the skill. Improved combo more smoothly from Purga Wailing Wrath or Purga Seething Heart. Hatred, sorry. This is the skill. Direction shift. Purga Wailing Wrath. Change the defensive effects Super Armor to Forward Guard during the skill to Super Armor only. There we go. This skill is Super Armor right now. The Shift U skill. Purga Unveiled Enmity. Change the defensive effects Super Armor during this iframe, Super Armor during this skill. There we go. It's huge buff for PvP, by the way. I think they also try to make the red form can just do something in PvP. If they just keep buff class like that in red form can be like really, really dangerous large scale class with this passive. Where is it that 20% damage reduction for 1 second in when you use the red skills can be really dangerous. Purga Judgment of Justice, increase the movement distance. Your engaged robot, they increase the movement distance. So you may see one different thing. There's a skill is missing here. Let me show you. In Global Lab, they were saying that this skill will be like full super armor. They removed it. Okay. I'm always saying that, yes, you can watch Global Lab videos. You can just try to understand what PA is trying to do. But in official patch, we always see tiny changes. Okay. The Bursting Wrencher. They also added to here Purga Bursting Wrencher. As you can see, they buffed PvP slightly. So let's check the PvP buffs. There you go. Seraph PvP damage changes. Absolute Line Breaker got 8.5% damage buff. Absolute Rising Slash 8.5% damage buff. Absolute Oblique Rising Slash 10% damage buff. Mark of Judgment 52% damage buff. Insane buff. Flow Impaling Slash 22% damage buff. Flow Shudder Smite 14% damage buff, and Purga Burst Wrencher almost 10% damage buff. Done. So let me know what you think about the class changes of this week. We got tiny warrior changes, we call them buff, significant buffs, and also significant Seraph nerfs. I think those nerfs deserved. Is Seraph dead? Seraph is no more meta. Is class dead? No, class is not dead. You will be able to play the class like normal, like other classes. You are normal right now. You should find yourself a new meta class. And let me know which class you're going to tag after Seraph dead in the comment section. Category and rule adjustments for grapple skills. In a previous update, July 23rd, 2025, in Korea, grapple skills were categorized into three types: melee, dash, and ranged, with rules assigned to each. However, since the grapple range for Nova and Corsair differed from the other range grapples, we have clarified the rules in this update. Range grapples will now be split into mid-range and range categories, with adjustments made based on the adventurers of their respective ranges. Additionally, we have fixed instances where grapple range or wind-up motions differ slightly among skills within the same category. So range grapple, wind-up motion before the hits, 0.5 seconds. After affected skills, punishing trap, Nova, hard catcher, Patraka, Corsair, awakening. There we go. Nova punishing trap, wind up motion before 0.57, non-succession 0.56, wind up motion time after for normal one and for succession one 0.5. So this is slightly buff for awakening, and this is slightly nerf for succession 0.4 second. You will not understand the difference, but here is the thing. Wind up motion time before 0.6 blah blah blah. Wind up motion time 0.5. This is again slightly buff for awakening Corsair. Nobody will understand it. This part is important. Adjusted the range of certain melee or dash grapples that had inconsistent reach. Seraph reduced the grapple range by 33%. Huge. Huge. You will see it. It needed. Guardian reduced the grapple range by 33%. There you go. Guardian's awakening grab was disgusting. Guardian increased the grapple range of Chokeslam by 50%. This is, I believe. This part is completely unacceptable. Maybe they'll just, change it later, or maybe they nerf Kuno. As you guys know, Kuno is completely unstoppable character right now in the game. In any content, I believe. Large scale, unstoppable. iOS, unstoppable. Solar, everywhere, yeah. They increased the grapple range by 20%, which is huge. Insane buff. Reduced the grapple range of Death of Descent when used while airborne. Ninja reduced the grapple range flash bandage 25%, but increased the width by 20%, the melee grapples. Standardized wind up motion times for grapple with skills that deviated from the established rules. Flash bandage fixed the issue where the wind up motion was 0.11 second longer. I think they were getting CC in this one, isn't it? I believe. So this is fixed. Striker, massive suppression with a gauntlet. Fixed the issue where the wind up motion was 0.1 second longer. Fixed the minor wind up motions. Okay. Corsair changed the wind up motion time to remain consistent regardless of the previous skill combo. Guardian, Neck Impaler changed the wind up motion time to remain consistent regardless of the previous skill combo. Standardized wind up motion times for other grapple skills that showed minor variations depending on the combo used. Tamer's soaring kick fixed the issue where it could be cancelled into other skills before 0.4 second had passed on a failed grapple. Ninja Flash Bandage fixed the issue where the super armor on a failed. This is the fix that I'm expecting. Fixed the issue where the super armor on a failed grab lasts longer than 0.4 second. That's the thing. Other class changes. Warrior Piercing Spear fixed the issue where the skill motion appeared awkwardly. Warrior Frenzied Strike and Flow of Tempest fixed the issue where the skill granted extra effects that recover HP based on the number of nearby enemies. Again, Warrior, Balance Strike, Solar Flare, Flow Armor Break, Flow Knee Kick fixed the issue where the skills recovered mana when enemies were nearby, even if the attack didn't hit. Sorceress Prime Darkness Release fixed the issue where the PP damage ratio was displayed as a reduction ratio. Ninja Flash Bondage fixed the issue where iframe was not applied immediately on hits. Valkyrie, Blacksmith, Terra Sancta fixed the issue where the super armor duration was too short. That's good. Valkyrie Succession, Ultimate, Severing Light mitigated the issue where the attack 2 would occasionally fail to trigger while being hit. Dragon Blood, Drakania Hexablood tip of scale fixed the issue where it could not be comboed into certain skills when attack 2 was used during cooldown. Never ever, felt that. Wukong fixed the issue where he would repeat the fighting Buddha entry motion instead of canceling the state where when inputting the fighting Buddha commands under certain conditions. So this was the class changes. Whole part was the class changes. Let me know what you think. PA bring the chat group titles. Congratulations. Another important thing of this week is treasure item, the new treasure item. When equipped at your campsite, the Star of Nostos allows you to instantly teleport to your residence or manor. After finishing your preparations, you can use it to return to where your campsite was placed. We hope this proves useful in various situations, such as when you reach your weight limits while gathering and need to organize your inventory, or when you want to apply special furniture buffs that cannot be converted into blessing of mystic beasts. Materials for crafting the Star of Knossos can be obtained through gathering. To help dedicated gatherers earn more, these materials can be traded on a central market. Additionally, we have increased the amount of obtained various materials and special gatherables that previously felt somewhat lacking, improving the overall profitability of gathering. Fairy's breath, a byproduct of gathering, was often exchanged for sharp black crystal shards by many adventurers. Fairy's bread will be improved so it can be exchanged for a wider variety of items besides sharp black crystal shard. You can now obtain a new Fairy's breath from gathering. While this item cannot be exchanged for sharp black crystal shard, the amount of sharp black crystal shards obtainable directly from gathering has been greatly increased. So we just see that PA actually huge buffed gathering. When you gather, you directly make money from it, that one. Or the side of products or byproducts are also valuable right now, not only sharp black crystal shards. I'm just passing the lower part. Let's check. For gathering, there you go. Cracked terra shard? Yeah, cracked terra shard. Lumbering, withered wood chip. Flute collecting, tin essence of life. Mining, dim hardware shard. Butchering, faint wild suit, tanning, faded nature woven hide. So these are the sub materials. You're going to need 1000 of each. And when you have 1000 of this one, for example, and you will need essence of nature for each one of them, 100. And you're going to get the main material, Terra Shard, Eon Wood Round, Essence of Life, Heartwane Crystal, Wild Soul, and Nature Woven Hide. So you're gonna combine them in your Yaos pouch like this. This is the thing. This is the line probably. I'm not sure if the line is important. And you're gonna get Star of Nostos. The cooldown is 30 minutes. It's not infinite, okay? You will just put your item here. It will be there. And Villa Scroll Remote Collects. How can I just teleport? Can you see storage repair shop? Villa Scroll Remote Collect? Press Star of Noctis icon in the campsite UI to view your list. Ah, you're gonna press this one. Okay. You're gonna press this one and okay. And you also get this title back to home again. Gathering profits adjustments. There are huge buffs for gathering. For gathering, black gem fragments drop rate by increase 18%. Sharp black shard crystals increased 363%. Or whole gathering. Freed of nature, a quantity it was 1, now it's 1 to 2. Fairy's breath by increased by 8%. Lumbering, log, it was 1 to 2, now it's 2 to 4. Huge buff, huge, insane buff. Doubled, literally doubled. Is it more than double? Yeah, it's double. Blooded tree nuts, red tree lump, spritz leaf, monk's branch, and old tree bark. Drop rate by increased 26%, and quantity now is not 1, it's 1 to 2. Huge buff. Drop rate increase and also drop quantity increased. Kafra stone doubled the Kafra stone drop rate, quantity also increased. Bro, what are these buffs? Ancient spirit dust, same. Sharp black crystal shard, 500% more it will drop. Let me explain what are these, why they're just buffing a lot. It's because you will not be able to exchange sharp black crystal shard anymore with Fairy's Breath. That's why. So you're going to get directly sharp black crystal shard from gathering. You will exchange your Fairy's Breath with something different, not sharp. Flute collecting, blooded tree nuts, red tree lap, all byproducts, 26% buff and increase the quantity. Kafra stone, 80% drop buff, 1 to 2 quantity. Split does same. Sharp black crystal shards, 283% buff. Fairy's breath, 5% buff. Mining rough stone, it was just 1 to 2, now it's 2 to 4. insane buff. Insane buff. Black Gem Fragment, 55% buff. Sharp Crystal, 400% buff. Fairy's Breath, 8%. Rough Stone, Coral Stone Back Crab, 1 to 2. Rusalka Coral, drop rate, okay. Rusalka Coral also increased, okay. Buttering, Black Gem Fragment, doubled. Really? Whoa. A Sharp Black Crystal Shard, 400%. Blood Collecting, Sheep. Sheep is different? Oh. Black Gem, 50% buff. Sharp Crystal, 500%. Fairy Spread, drop rate decreased. Blood Collecting Animal, Black Gem Fragment, 50% buff. Sharp Black Crystal Shard got 166% buff. Fairy Spread, 25% nerf. Tanning, Black Gem Fragments, doubled, more than double. Sharp Black Crystal Shard, 500% buff. Tanning in Navarre Steppe, Black Gem Fragments, 12%. Sharp Black Crystal, same. Fairy Spread Exchange. So required Fairy Spread by it's 10. So you will be able to exchange required Fairy Spread, as you can see. Trace of Nature, 1. Fruit of Nature, you get 1. Rough Stone, 12. Log, 20. Wildgrass, 30. And also, Contribution X part is still same. The new item, as you can see on the screen. Wait, this is the old one. This is the old one. You should put the new one. This is the old one. Okay, no, this is the old one. Okay, not the new one. Improve the description of the following items, which delicacy, and all of the byproducts. Monster changes added new loot that will be gatherable after defeating the Edania rock elephant and the Valencia female elephants. There we go. You will be able to gather them. Northern Conquest, improve the Conquest for results UI display shared rewards. There we go. Adjusted the initial durability of recovered amount of the annexes before 0.1% at the start of the construction. Now it's 0.13% per second. After 1% at the start of construction, 0.1 per second. This will slow down the people, the griefers. It will be hard to grief. Fix the issue where the time that and time survived as certain adventures appeared awkwardly in the Northern Conquest. Fix the issue where the fixed damage by the Elder Flame Towers, Watchers, and Elephants was not reflected in the Northern Conquest. Fix the issue where the hitting all alliances, foreign and axis with a cannon displayed the guild name instead of alliance name. Fix the issue and these are fixes. Okay, I thought I'm reading the last part. Fix the issue where the hitting alliances. Okay, we read that. Fix the issue where the participation time appeared awkwardly in Conquest War results if the war ended immediately because of only one alliance guild participated. Fix the issue where the kill scores earned during the Conquest War were lower than intended. Wait, what? Really? Fix the issue where the Indomitable flag could not be installed during the Medaya Conquest War. Fix the issue where the merit points were not accumulated properly upon destroying a wooden fence gate, flimsy wooden fence, flame tower, enhanced flame tower, watch our big. Fix the issue where upgrading a flame tower during the Saturday Conquest War was unavailable after participating in Occupation Null War on Friday. Fix the issue where kill counts were not accumulating after the first hour in the construction node wars, preventing adventurers from obtaining the 3 related titles. Corrected awkward text displayed in the chat window when your fort is destroyed during the conquest's construction node war. Fix the issue camera could move below the terrain in the remote fort construction mode. Fix the issue where guild information appeared awkwardly for alliances in conquest score status. Fix the issue where the fields view remained while after attempting to install more traps than the maximum allowed. There are gamepad changes, UI changes, search and craftable item usage, example, horse gear workshop to weave results. Oh, you just literally, wow, that's good. That's really good. Wow, that's good. Enable this function to open the UI. Was edit open with chat window function with emoji input UI. Okay. That's all from me for this week. Like I said, patch note was simple, but right on the point. We got pretty nice changes, nerfs, buffs, and also nice events. Like I said, no 1+1, and there will be no 1+1 soon, I believe. The 1+1 that you saw in Korea was special for Korea, Salvation Day, May 3rd. I think you know what to do right now. You're going to click that like button, and we will meet in the comment section. You know what we say? Do not forget, video is just a game, and have a nice game.